flashes me back to tree.
Is it one?
I can't believe we can't have our phones in class.
Yeah, so dumb.
Okay.
Literally, Chloe's the only one that's gonna be watching.
True. I mean, I'm sure I'm not real live. No one really watches me on YouTube. Okay, so these are the two things that I still haven't gone over that you need to know for the final. Okay? If both of them use integrals. So the first one is the area between two curves. So if you're given two graphs, how do you find the area between them? Okay? And the formula is you're going to do the integral from a to b, and you're going to subtract the two functions. Okay, why do you think there's an absolute value there?
Because it has to be positive.
It has to be positive. So when you're talking about graphs, like if you go below the x-axis, you would get a negative number. But if you're thinking about area, you want that to be positive. Okay? Now, you can integrate x's, and you can also integrate y's. So I would do whatever's easiest.
We're doing the absolute value now.
Well, we've been doing that a lot, like a couple times ago. You just want to make sure it's positive, because if you're talking about area under a curve, it's always going to be positive. Okay? We're finding all of the positives. Okay, and then the second one is the average value of a function. This is your formula for that. Okay, when you're trying to find area under a curve, I know you guys don't like to graph, but it's way easier if you can see the graph. So then you can understand what's going on. So I'm going to graph this. Okay, both of these are going to be graphed on the same plane. And I'm just going to make t-charts to make it easier. So I start at 0, I plug 0, I get 12. And if I do 2 points on each side. So this would be 11, and 2 this would be 8. Okay, and then if I do a t-chart for this graph, you guys are so quiet when I have videotape. I should be doing that.
Danielle is here.
Danielle, you made it to my YouTube video. Congratulations.
I can't take iLearn.
Why not?
I don't know. It just says I have Microsoft Photos, but
Yeah, I can't
whatever.
ever.
I can't look at it.
Always
Who
mention
said that?
Oh, she was doing.
I can make that up. I have them.
That was pretty good idea to fix.
I had them with the coast and
I chose Squarespace.
I think Gage Sebring used to sound like that. Or Gage Sebring.
Whoa, what is that?
It's like,
Outside of that,
I was not.
T-chart.
I tried to
Ryan.
She didn't
come back after this one.
Oh, is that what you were asking?
That is why there's a video.
Well, I don't know what you were
How did you get all
asking.
that chart stuff?
Actually, you should
Yeah.
have asked.
How did
Wait,
We have to make this graph, right?
Hey. Well, yeah, but you're only ever gonna do one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was asking.
Because you're gonna wanna know what you're integrating. I think it's easier if you see it. Okay? Okay, how did I get these numbers?
What did it?
I just plugged them in. Okay. So if I graph it,
Oh my, that was disgusting.
And that's on video.
Who was that?
Face! Oh, look at his face!
No wonder J.Lo.
I know.
Thanks, guys. Love that for me.
Oh my.
It was fake?
No, it wasn't fake.
I really thought it was fake until I turned around. But
It's perfect. Stop saying that.
okay. So you're trying to find the area between these two. Okay, do you have to graph it to be able to do this? No, but I think it's way easier to see. Okay? Alright, so I want to find, because I didn't do the t-chart, I want to know where these intersect. Okay? So I need to figure out what are these points. How can I do that without a graph?
subtract them.
Guesstimate?
No. You could, but we could actually find it for real. If these are both equal to y, could I just set them equal to each other? Because it's like a system of equations.
You're so
So we
speedy
won't have to
fast.
actually do the chart on the text.
I'm still like
Hello,
following my
On the
parents.
graph.
You're very speedy
I mean the
fast.
graph.
I am?
Yes.
Yeah, can we like?
I'm
Slow
still
down.
plotting my point.
Me too.
I'm still writing down the
Yeah.
T-chart.
I didn't think I graphed that very fast.
I don't even remember you drawing that.
I don't either.
Maybe you need to go see a doctor. Dementia.
Amnesia.
I think I have
But we
shoot.
have to do the graph on the test.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Why?
You guys should be able to graph lines though.
Good. I can't help it. So what
happens
was really bad when I drink coffee.
Okay. So it says find the area enclosed by the curve. So you're finding like
I tried to
this
do
are
it
my two
quiet.
graphs. Where do they like? This is in between them. Okay.
So what is
Okay,
that?
I have a question.
Yes.
Whenever I drew my graph, mine intersected at different points than yours did.
Well, I didn't draw mine perfectly.
I didn't draw mine perfectly either.
Okay. Well, we.
I'm glad we can come to terms with
So what are the extra
Now
lines
look,
on the
mine are
outside?
intersecting.
Okay. So you have a graph that goes like this. Then you got a graph that goes like this. It's where they intersect.
How do you know where they intersect?
Well, we're finding that right now, but then you guys told me to stop, so I've just been
So
standing
it's not wherever
here.
it happens to be on the graph. So I just been standing.
That's true.
So it's not where it is on my graph then?
No, it's okay. You don't have to be
'cause
perfect.
my graph is definitely wrong.
It's okay.
Do you like that noise?
Look at mine. Mine is
So what are you doing over here right now?
Ugh.
Are you just setting them equal to each
Pause.
other?
I wish I
Yeah.
had a remote that I could just.
Yeah, partly because they're both equal to
Well, that's why
y.
there's a video.
Hannah, you have we had pause for like an hour. Like.
Haha.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to talking and then I'll pause in a second, okay? Alright, so if I have two equations and I wanna know where they intersect, that's like a system of equations. Bless you. Bless you. Okay, those are both solved for y. So if I set those equal to each other, because like I substitute one of them for the other for the y, I can solve and I get my x values. So I know x is 3 and x is negative 3. And I can find the y's where they cross. Okay, how would I find that?
Plug them in.
Plug them in. Doesn't matter which one you plug it into?
No, because they're both equal to y.
Right, okay, so y would be 3 and y would
If you
be
get mad at me,
3.
I'm not gonna help you on this final, but you're definitely gonna have to help on.
I'm not gonna help anybody.
So bad.
It sounded nothing like her.
That sounds scary.
No, you're doing the SpongeBob mountain.
Alright,
There's no official voice for that.
How?
It can be a food.
alright, so they should, well, hang on, that is not the point there.
I think you're gonna need more help.
These are the points where they actually intersect.
Oh wow, that's way off. Mine's at 0. Mine's at 3, like 10.
Okay,
I'm
now,
just gonna go with it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my god, let's make it.
Look, I'm not even close to that.
it's
That
okay.
makes sense.
If you could solve it
Why
algebraically,
is it not?
the graph was just so you guys could see it. You guys wrote graph problems on your papers. Like, the algebra part is the part that you need to be able to do. Okay.
Yeah, because
You
I
can graph it at the end.
do we have to graph it?
I think you have to prove it, justify it by a graph. Okay, now, if normally we're talking about what happens, don't make fun of me.
No, I'm trying to burp quietly and it's not working.
Do it.